They were like, guys, we only have 30 minutes of script. What do we do?
So I was like,
let's make it a musical.
Let's make it a musical.
If you really, really like the first one and you want some more Joker, just keep watching the first movie.
Over and over again. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Couch Maggots, where we sit here on this couch and rot like maggots. Today, we went and saw Joker Folie Part Deux.
Yeah.
Or whatever the it was.
The one with Lady Gaga in it.
The one with Lady Gaga and not the Joker.
Well,
off the bat, I mean,
I did not like it. It was
No.
I thought it was terrible. I thought we didn't need one of these. I felt like it had, I don't want to say it had potential, because at the ending of the first movie, I wasn't like, damn, I hope where this goes next.
I will say you can tell that it felt like the directors were trying to make the movie work. Like there was parts where the acting was good. Like the people wanted the movie to work, but
they were like, guys, we only have 30 minutes of script. What do we do?
Let's
so I was like, let's make it a musical.
Let's make it a musical. Man, they stretched out a movie that didn't even be there in the first place.
So long. Every singing part was fucking so long. He's not the Joker in this. He's himself. He's Arthur.
It's almost like he regretted being the Joker at the end of everything.
Yeah. Even though he was like, oh, I have no regrets. This is who I am. Like, I'm not all there in the head. That's okay.
Yeah. If they would have just left the first one alone, we would have been happy.
Yeah, he dies. Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler, he dies.
He dies.
He just gets shanked.
It's supposed to be, what are they, like an homage to Heath Ledger's Joker.
Ledger. He gets stabbed, and then the guy like gives himself the grim smile.
Which the only Joker in the whole Batman storyline is
Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
it's a way too long movie that gives a conclusion, but the version of the conclusion isn't like it wraps things up. It's kind of like there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah.
They introduce Harley Quinn only for her to be irrelevant 3/4 of the way through the movie. And then you're like, why was she here?
She had a couple funny parts. I mean, I think I laughed when she was looking at the TVs through the glass window and she just takes a fan and smashes the glass window to take the TV of her Joker. That was a Harley Quinn moment.
If you really, really like the first one and you want some more Joker, just keep watching the first movie.
Over and over again. Because you're not going to get the same Joker you got.
He's not the Joker. There's like one scene where I'm convinced that he was the Joker, and that was when Puddles came in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, yeah, this is convincing. But then again, 50% of that was him like, he's talking as Arthur. Okay, now he's talking as Joker. Now he's talking as Arthur.
Yeah.
Oh, he has compassion. He doesn't have compassion. And it's just like, dude, in the first movie, you convinced me that this Joker was different than every other Joker. This one was based completely grounded in reality under him having a mental illness and him accepting the fact that he's different. And he's taken a spin on what his mom always wanted him to do, which was she was lying, apparently, where he was born to bring happiness into the world. And so his entire life he spent being this clown, to then find out that not only was it all a lie, but no one likes him. He doesn't fit in. And so now he's going to run with this persona, but like be himself, actually.
Yeah, and I felt like there was a few scenes where they could have.
He doesn't have any anger in this movie.
No, he's not angry. He's not angry at all.
He thinks about killing people.
Yeah,
and that's it.
And he thinks all the things that he was thinking about killing people is in the past. The stuff that happened in the first movie. And the one chance that he brought it up when we were just talking about it earlier, just off camera, like it would have been cool if he kind of killed Harley Quinn at the end of the fucking movie when she wouldn't stop singing or smack her or something, or like be the Joker, because
just be like. The entire movie, if you didn't see like the trailers or anything, all takes place around like his court hearing on everything that happened in the first movie. Also in this universe, which this is a story mechanic that I hate, is they made a movie about the Joker.
Right.
In the second movie, they made a movie about the things that happened in the first movie, which made him even more famous. And it was like, he was already extremely, at the end of the first movie, everyone was rioting for him. And it's not like now he has all these fanatics just because of the movie that came out. That makes no sense.
I also freaking hated that they in all of the Joker sagas, cartoons, whatever, Harley Quinn is the Joker's puppet. That he's just there as his plaything. It almost seemed like they made her the one toying with his like his strings.
They
the puppet master.
make a point to point out that like, oh, Harley Quinn, she has a degree in like psychology.
Oh yeah,
and she's playing you, and it's like that's not the way of doing it. He's supposed to be manipulating her.
He's smarter.
He had a therapist in this movie.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just make that therapist Harley Quinn? And then eventually Harley Quinn kill herself.
Absolutely.
And then he convinces himself to stay the Joker in honor of her. Or when he did see her, kill her because she left him. And that's his one thing. He doesn't want people to leave him.
Yeah.
So that's why he puts on a face all the time.
Yeah.
He kills her and then he stays the Joker.
Yeah.
Either one of those.
I feel like they could have saved a few things with just a type of ending like that. Like the movie would have been.
It doesn't have to have a concrete ending.
No, it doesn't.
The ending of Robert Pattinson's Batman is the perfect example.
Yeah, even
it didn't actually answer anything.
Yeah, the ending of the first Joker was glorious.
The Riddler's in jail. Did it solve anything? No. It's actually worse now.
Yeah.
And that's how the movie ends.
Yeah.
And even if we didn't get a second one, that's still a great movie.
Yeah.
This one, they killed him because they wanted it to be over, so that people wouldn't ask for another Joker. It seemed like they wanted to just bury the Joker franchise.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it felt like to me, anyways.
And it almost like it felt like that to me, and like they wanted people to feel bad that they liked the first Joker because he was so evil. And this one, he's like not a coward. He's not Joker.
Yeah, they're constantly trying to like. They're trying to get you to think the entire movie that he has two different personalities.
Yeah.
And they're really trying to sell that home. The way that he acts, oh, now he is a Joker. Now he's not. Now he is. Now he's not. But then in his actions, he comes out and says like, oh yeah, it's all just been a game. So it hasn't been two separate things.
No. And
then I was just like, so what was the entire thing I saw in the first movie?
Yeah.
Was that all like fabricated? You're telling me that he was just like, oh man, I found this suit. Okay. I mean, he already had makeup and shit. Like, he's been putting the makeup on forever. It's not like that makeup made him who he was. He snapped and he killed people.
Such a great story. They messed up the end of the story.
Yeah.
And now there's nothing.
Joaquin Phoenix was great.
Yeah.
Like, with what he was given, he was great. Lady Gaga was great with what she was given. But I think the totality of, like, the entire script and everything was terrible.
Yeah, and the music.
Yeah, there was no action. The only action you do see are in, like, imaginary land that I don't care about because it's not reality in the movie.
They were trying, with those scenes, I feel like they were trying to confuse the audience what's reality and what's not, but it was obvious what was reality.
But then what's the point of pointing out if like, all that did was make me think he's crazy for them to then come out and say, I'm not crazy.
He's not crazy. Yeah.
Why did you show me all this shit? Like, oh, the Joker's crazy. He fantasizes all the time and like, he can't tell what's real and what's not. And then you have him come out and say, it was all a lie. I knew what I was doing. I'm not crazy. If people really want to dig into like the time frame that they were like filming, it was 1980s. So the 1980s, they never had like a real diagnosis of because they didn't call it bipolar. They called it like dual personality. Yeah, something weird. So if they want to get into, but still, come on, like they could have done so much better. And or they could just I don't want to hear like the example of, oh well, what did you want from the movie? One, I didn't ask for it. Yeah. Two, he doesn't. It can just be a movie. Leave it alone. It was perfect. Yeah, it doesn't have to eventually mean something in the end. No. You could have just made a sequel that was the derivative of the first movie, a little bit different, a little bit worse. I would have had more fun watching him just do more Joker shit and then it lead to nothing than how it ended up in this one. Well, I thought they were gonna let him do more Joker shit when he didn't do any Joker. No, when the explosion came and got him out. Spoilers again. Explosion came at the courtroom to get him out. I thought he was gonna go full Joker and embrace it. Like the whole thing was an act, and then it was Harley Quinn's plan to get him out, and then they're just gonna do Joker shit. Yeah, together. I thought she was the one that broke him out. That's why that she wasn't even have it. Yeah, but no, she was done with him. And dude, I'm just sitting there the whole movie just miserable. I was done. I was like, dude, this is a long ass movie. And then they sing about stupid shit. Yeah. He's like, it's raining outside. I blame D Mick for not being there because every time one of us misses a movie, the movie freaking sucks. So yeah. Oh my god. Out of the ratings, dude, man. Okay. I'm just
Out of 10 maggots, dude.
I was telling Tati, if this movie existed in a vacuum, I think it would be good. But the fact that the first Joker movie exists,
and it was what it was.
I don't like this one.
I'm going to go below average then, because I honestly was going to rate it like an average 5, but I'm going to go like a 4. Ah, man, I don't know.
I feel like I would give it a 4. Like, all the performances are great.
That's true.
The scripts are bad. The only way I would give it like
5.
a 4 is I feel like it would have been so hard to fuck this up.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been so hard. The entire movie is a big fucking nothing burger that doesn't give you anything. The entire movie takes place in like 3 scenes: the courtroom, or the jail, or outside the courtroom. And it's outside the courtroom for like 7 minutes. The rest is him crying all the time.
Yeah, and you cry
He's
laughing.
either crying, singing,
or cry laughing, or something.
Yeah, something in between.
And you really didn't get much Joker unless it was in his dreams, like in his like fantasies.
But then he comes out and says, "I'm not the Joker." But it's like it's all you can think about.
Bruh. Yeah. So I'm gonna say I'll say 5 just for the performances alone, because the performances were really great.
It was an average movie. I wouldn't watch it again though.
No, I'm not gonna watch this movie. I will rewatch the first one just because I want to tear that apart. Like,
he's just
differentiate the two.
It didn't need another movie.
No, it was perfect the way that it was. Leave it alone.
Tati liked it. I think majority of people will hate it.
I did walk out thinking that, and I was wrong, that the guy that killed the Joker at the end was like the Joker for like Robert Pattinson's Batman. That was not the case. I was corrected, and I was wrong. That was like a hat tilt to Heath Ledger's Joker, and that even ruined my review even worse, because I was gonna piss you off and say 6, but
that wouldn't piss me off. It's just like, I mean, it's super good acting.
Yeah,
it's super good like cinematography. Mm-hmm. It's just I was not fulfilled.
The story
and the
itself.
fact that it ended the way that it did with him dying means that any questions I did have aren't even important anymore, because they're not going to get answered. So, like, any problems I had with the movie, it's not like they're going to get addressed in Joker 3, because he's fucking dead.
Yeah.
Like, it's just over. Like, there's no way to feel about it at all.
It's over. Joker is over. Like, it's officially. So,
like, what a conclusion. He gets shanked.
Usually we got, like, a lot more, like, action out of us, but, dude, it was so boring that it dropped our, like, our readiness to come review, because it was just like
I was almost like, dude, let's just wait for Mikas to watch it and I'll review it. But then I was like, no,
let's get it out of the way, because he would have had some shit to say. I think he would have been bored from it too, and he wouldn't have had like a lot of shit to say. He would have just been here.
The movie shit. Fuck you guys. Fuck HBO. Fuck whoever makes it.
Bro, that's what he would have done the whole time
with his glasses on.
Oh yeah,
just fucking blocking all the haters.
Should we call him?
No. This movie was fucking terrible. Okay, look, I know I rated the Wolverine like a 7 or a 6 or something like that, but this movie is like actually bad. I don't know if everything is good about the movie except for the contents of the movie.
The story. Right.
Like, the actual meat of the movie is terrible.
Yeah.
The singing didn't make a whole lot of sense. It was supposed to give like a deep dive into the emotional state of like Arthur, and I didn't feel that at all. When he's over there like singing about toothbrushes and donuts, like, I don't know, like,
they were trying to use older songs to connect the feelings and emotions that he was having. It was too much, man.
But then it's all pointless, because by halfway through the movie, Harley Quinn don't even fuck with him anymore, and they don't even talk. So it's like, what was the point of all the singing? In the beginning, it was like, oh, he's singing because he met her in his singing class, and she's like, that's like how she like expresses herself, is by singing, and he is easily manipulated, so he does that too now.
Yeah.
To feel closer to her, and that's just no. He just keeps singing even when she's gone.
Yeah, 5. A solid 5.
5.
Average. Only because of the acting, and again, the acting to me was because they were trying so hard to make it such a better movie than it was.
And his Joker sounded super forced.
It did.
It was like forced.
It did.
Not only was he like being the Joker, but then he was putting on an accent while being the Joker, and then I was like, okay,
Oh yeah, when he was
he was like like detective noir.
Oh, questioning the dude.
yeah.
What is his name? Bubbles.
Puddles. Is your name really Puddles?
Yeah, he switched from British to like
Australian to like
Australian to like a
detective.
New York detective from Brooklyn. Yeah, he switched all up, man. That was
It was
too much.
Okay.
like he was confused about who he was. There's
Yeah.
you could interpret a lot of things that they were trying to do and just did not stick to one plan, and the plan that they stuck to was it was too much. It was over. It was done.
I would have disliked it like maybe 10%. I would have liked it 10% more if the movie was half as long.
Yeah, probably. Because it was 2.5 hours.
Dude, the whole thing was around the court, but then we got like 15 minutes of court. Like all together.
I wanted chaos. I wanted fucking chaos. Like,
yeah, I thought once the courthouse blew up, I thought
there was. People were gonna riot in the streets.
And then OP ends up back in jail. Dude, and then not only that, they sentenced him to death. But then he ends up back in the same place that he was just at. It makes no sense. People just blew up a courthouse to try to save you. Where are we going to take you? To the same place that everyone knows where you are. Surely the people aren't going to come and bomb Arkham.
Yeah.
But no, that doesn't even happen either because he gets shanked.
Shanked.
They couldn't just let him die in a chair or something.
Whatever, man. Huge Batman fan right here, and I'm a little not happy with the movie. That's my favorite character, storyline, villains are all in Batman, and this one was it let me down. But what are you gonna do?
Made this fun.
Hopefully Robert Pattinson's next Batman's quality.
Oh yeah, I mean it would be hard to mess it up.
I really.
I mean that's what I thought about the first Joker movie, but they kind of set themselves up for the next Robert Pattinson Batman.
They did. They. This one was supposed to be over and done with. You were saying that the guys didn't even really want to do the next Joker.
Joaquin Phoenix said that he would not play Joker again.
Yeah.
And he did. So
it's the money.
Must have been that money,
fuck, bro. That money. That paycheck.
Like, hey, Joaquin Phoenix, want to do Joker again? He's like, I don't think I can do it for.
We're all gonna go. Everybody's gonna go watch it.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna go watch it. So he knows it's a moneymaker.
I don't think it's gonna sell as. It doesn't matter if it makes money or not because Joaquin Phoenix already got paid.
Yeah, he got paid. He's done.
Yeah. If you guys liked it, like, subscribe, comment down below. We're watching Penguin right now. We haven't filmed the first episode yet. It'll be like 4 parts, probably 3 parts now.
Oh yeah.
Because we got 2 more episodes to catch up on. We'll hit 3, and then it'll probably be like 3, and 4.
Yeah, this is Robert Pattinson's Penguin.
Yeah.
So
after everything went down in the first movie.
Little spoilers again ahead of time. It does start really slow.
Super slow.
Super slow.
I thought I was going to dislike it, and literally total opposite of this movie. It was a super long episode of a whole bunch of talking and a whole bunch of nothing going on. But yet, in the last 7 minutes, I was like, oh.
Okay. Plot twists. Suck me in.
I can see how this is going. And then we had to wait for the next episode. So, yeah.
Well, now there's 2 out.
Yeah.
But we'll get more into that on the next episode.
Oh, yeah, it just came out today.
Couch Maggots. Yeah.
Peace.